Level 1. Academy. Academy student. The entry point for anyone wanting to become a ninja in the Naruto world. These kids enroll around age 5 to 7 and spend roughly 4 to 6 years learning the absolute basics of being a ninja. They retaught fundamental skills like weapon, handling with kunai and shuriken, basic taijutsu for close combat, and elementary jutsu like the clone technique and transformation technique. Students also get drilled on chakra control, hand seals, teamwork strategies, and even regular academic subjects like math and history. After the Fourth Ninja World War, the academy curriculum got completely revamped. Advanced chakra control techniques like tree climbing and water walking, which used to be reserved for genin, became part of the standard academy courses. The graduation exam varies by village, but in Konoha, students must demonstrate proficiency in a randomly selected E-rank technique. What is wild is the system used to be way harsher back in the day, during Kiragakurei's Bloody Mist era. Academy students had to literally fight each other to the death just to graduate. Once students passed the exam, they received their forehead protector with their village symbol, but they not done yet. They still need to pass a second test administered by a Jonin instructor. And this second phase was specifically designed to ensure only about 33% of graduates actually become Genin. The academy serves as the foundation for the entire ninja system, weeding out those who can handle the basics before they ever step onto a real battlefield. Level 2. Genin Level. The lowest official ninja rank and where every ninja career actually begins. Fresh academy graduates get assigned to 3-person teams under a Jonin sensei, and this is where real ninja life starts. These teams are carefully balanced based on individual skills, so no squad is overwhelmingly stronger than another. The Jonin sensei evaluates the team dynamics and puts them through a final test. Kakashi's bell test had a 66% historical failure rate, sending most teams back to the academy. Genin typically handle D-rank missions, which are basically risk-free manual labor, like finding lost pets or helping with farm work. These missions seem pointless, but they teach teamwork, following orders, and completing objectives. More experienced Genin might get C-rank missions that involve actual ninja work like escorting clients or basic reconnaissance, though these missions generally have low danger levels, and the Jonin sensei usually accompanies them. Team 7 with Naruto. Sasuke and Sakura is the perfect example of how Genin teams operate. Here's the thing though, being a Genin does not necessarily mean you are weak. Naruto himself was technically still a Genin even when he became Hokage, because he never officially passed the Chunin Exams due to everything that happened with the Akatsuki and his training outside the village. The rank is more about experience and proven leadership ability than raw power. The entire point of the Genin system is controlled development. Young ninja learn real-world mission completion. They bond with teammates, they develop their signature techniques, and they gain combat experience under the watchful eye of an elite Jonin who can intervene if things go wrong. Chunin Level. The middle rank that separates the rookies from the experienced ninja. To become a Chunin, Genin must pass the legendary Chunin Exams, a brutal multi-stage tournament that tests everything from intelligence gathering to survival skills to straight-up combat ability. The exam traditionally has 3 phases, and it is held twice a year with Genin from multiple villages competing. First is a written test that is actually designed to test your cheating skills without getting caught, because information gathering is crucial for ninja. The questions are intentionally too difficult for Genin to answer legitimately. Getting caught cheating 5 times disqualifies your entire team. The 10th question is a psychological test of your willingness to face unknown dangers. Second phase takes place in the Forest of Death, a massive training ground filled with dangerous wildlife and traps. Teams must survive for 5 days while collecting both heaven and earth scrolls by stealing them from other teams. This phase tests survival skills, resource management, combat ability, and strategy under pressure. Third phase is a tournament-style fighting competition watched by village leaders and important figures. But here's what most people don't realize about the Chunin Exams. Winning doesn't guarantee promotion, and losing doesn't disqualify you. The examiners are looking for maturity, tactical thinking, leadership potential, and decision-making skills. Shikamaru Nara became a Chunin, despite forfeiting his match against Temari because he demonstrated exceptional strategic thinking. Once promoted, Chunin handles C-rank and B-rank missions involving reconnaissance, escorting important clients, and low to mid-level combat. Many Chunin become academy instructors like Iruka Umino, or they lead their own Genin teams. They reconsidered full-fledged ninja, who no longer need constant Jonin supervision and can make battlefield decisions missions independently. The rank represents the transition from student to professional. Level 4, Tokubetsu Jonin Level, also called Special Jonin. This is a unique rank that sits between Chunin and regular Jonin. Instead of having well-rounded Jonin level skills across all areas, Tokubetsu Jonin excel at one specific specialty to an elite degree. Think of them like warrant officers in real-world military. Ibiki Morino is the most famous example. He completely understands how the human mind works, making him Konoha's top interrogation specialist. His psychological warfare skills are Jonin level, but he might not match a regular Jonin in overall combat ability. Other examples include Heiate Gecko, who specialized in Kenjutsu sword techniques. Anko Mitarashi, with her snake-based jutsu, learned from Orochimaru, and Ebisu, who became an elite tutor. Genma, Raido, and Iwashi Tatami formed the Hokugai Guard platoon and specialized in the Flying Thunder God formation technique. The rank exists because villages need specialists who can handle specific high-level tasks. Tokubetsu Jonin are often assigned as subordinates to regular Jonin when their particular expertise is needed for a mission. Despite the specialized nature of the rank, they still possess enough overall skill to lead their own Genin teams if necessary. What makes this rank interesting is it acknowledges that being the absolute best at one critical skill can be just as valuable to the village as being good at everything. A master interrogator like Ibiki can extract information that wins wars. The Tokubetsu Jonin rank rewards that kind of irreplaceable expertise. Level 5, Elite Jonin Level, the elite tier of the regular ninja forces and the rank most ninjas spend their entire careers aspiring to reach. These are highly experienced military captains with superhuman abilities who serve as the backbone of their village's combat strength. Jonin can typically use at least 2 types of elemental chakra and often know advanced techniques like shape manipulation. They re-trusted to go on solo missions and regularly receive rank assignments involving high-level combat, intelligence gathering, and diplomatic responsibilities. Rank missions involve serious danger of death or injury. Experienced Jonin might even handle S-rank missions, which are the most dangerous assignments involving village or national security threats. The path to becoming a Jonin isn't entirely clear, but it is mentioned in databooks that Jonin are appointed by the village leader when they've proven themselves ready for the responsibility. Most seem to become Jonin through a recommendation process based on their achievements. The bar is extremely high. Kakashi Hatake became a Jonin at age 12, which was considered extraordinarily young. Most ninja take years or even decades to reach this level. Jonin serve multiple critical roles beyond combat. They lead 3-person Genin teams, training the next generation and conducting the final test that determines which academy graduates actually become Genin. In Konoha, Jonin even have a say in selecting the Hokage, making them politically important. When a new Hokage needs to be appointed, the selection must be approved by the Jonin population. Famous examples include Kakashi Hatake with his Sharingan and over 1,000-copied jutsu, Might Guy with his mastery of the 8 gates, Asuma Sarutobi with his wind chakra blades, and Kurenai Yuhi, who is considered Konoha's strongest genjutsu user. These ninja represent the peak of what most ninja can achieve through training and experience. Level 6. Anbu Level, short for Ansatsu Senjutsu Tokushu Butai, which translates to Special Assassination and Tactical Squad. These are the elite Black Ops operatives who handle the missions too dangerous or too sensitive for regular forces. Anbu work directly under the Kage's command, and their identities are kept secret even within their own village, which is why they wear animal-styled porcelain masks and standardized black uniforms with gray flak jackets. The masks are custom carved from wood by each member and painted white with additional colors. Konoha Anbu also have a distinctive tattoo on their shoulder and carry ninjato swords strapped to their backs. The selection process for Anbu is completely different from normal promotions. The Kage handpicks ninja based on their unique capabilities and special skills. Age, gender, background, and previous rank don't matter at all. What matters is whether your personality and abilities match what Anbu needs. Accomplished children are sometimes scouted as early as the academy. Itachi joined Anbu at age 11. Here is the dark reality though, because Anbu missions involve assassinations, torture, interrogation, tracking, surveillance, and dealing with exceptionally strong enemies. The job requires a certain darkness of character. Might Guy was actually rejected from Anbu despite his incredible strength, because he lacked the necessary darkness in his heart. The work changes people and removes their emotions. Anbu members must be willing to kill their own comrades, if necessary, to protect village secrets. They are expected to destroy their own bodies if they too badly injured on a mission to prevent enemies from extracting village secrets. They operate with no official internal hierarchy beyond squad leaders, and team composition changes based on mission requirements. Kirigakure has a special Anbu branch called Hunter Ninja, who track down and eliminate missing ninja, then dispose of the bodies on the spot. Konoha once had a controversial Anbu subdivision called Root, founded by Danzo, which operated independently and trained children to eliminate all emotions. Anbu represent the village's willingness to do whatever it takes to survive in the shadows. Level 7, Village Leadership, the absolute highest position in the ninja world, reserved for the leader of one of the 5 great ninja countries' hidden villages. The 5 leaders are collectively known as the heads of the major villages. Each village has its own title for this position, originally based on elemental symbolism. The leader oversees absolutely everything in their village, from assigning missions and managing the economy to making life or death decisions about village security and declaring war. They are generally acknowledged as the strongest ninja in their respective villages. Though there are exceptions, when a leader has held the position for decades and younger ninja have surpassed them in raw power. The appointment process differs by village. In the main central village, the current leader typically chooses their successor. But if the leader dies before making that choice, the decision falls to the country feudal ruler with input from village elders, the military commander, and special operations representatives. The appointment must then be approved by the village high-ranking ninja through a vote. In another major village, the position passed from one leader to his son, showing some regions use hereditary succession. The title for this leadership role was originally created after the formation of the first hidden village, making its first leader the earliest person in history to hold such authority. Other nations praised this innovative system and quickly copied it for their own villages. These leaders stand equally with their country feudal rulers and represent their nation in international politics. They rarely interact with other leaders except during treaty signings or international summits, where all 5 gather to discuss matters affecting the entire ninja world. These summits can be called by any of the 5 leaders and serve as the highest level of ninja diplomacy. The position carries immense responsibility, and many leaders have died protecting their villages. One sacrificed his life sealing a dangerous creature. Another died fighting a powerful enemy of the village. If a leader retires, they keep the title for life and can assist the new leader with advice. One former leader even came out of retirement when his successor died because no suitable replacement could be found. The leader represents everything their village stands for and serves as both its greatest protector and its symbolic heart.